All right, I'm gonna be showing you guys the first steps for our slab relief project. So I went ahead and cut these slabs myself just so you guys didn't have to do it this year. So you're all gonna get a 5x5 inch slab, and then at your table you'll have all the clay tools that you could need. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my sketch down on top of my slab. I just wanna make sure that it's lined up. And then I'm gonna take my needle tool, which looks like this. It's got a pointy needle on the end. And I'm just going to start poking holes into my clay. I'm not going all the way down to the table. I'm just doing little dots to outline where everything is gonna go. So it's kind of like tracing, but instead of dragging my tool, I'm gonna make dots instead. Okay, so now that I've poked all these holes in my paper and I made sure that, I don't have anything that I forgot about, I can peel this paper off. Now I'm gonna save this because I didn't do holes here. If you want to, you can. I just felt like I can add that in later. That'll be some of the last stuff I do. So I'm gonna peel this off, and I can see that I've got my nice little outline kind of figured out. So I'm gonna go through and just carefully connect the dots. The only part that I need to be really careful is along this border, because we do want this to be a straight border. I'll set out rulers for you guys when you do this so you can get some straight lines, but I'm just gonna use this tool. So I am not cutting all the way down to the table. I'm just carving a couple centimeters into the clay. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this for all the areas that I dotted. I'm just gonna connect the dots basically. Okay, so I went in and just connected all those dots, and you might have like some, I call them clay boogers for lack of a better term, but you might have like some little clay boogers hanging out on your slab. You can just gently brush those off with your finger. I wouldn't worry about them too much right now, but now would be a good time if you have dots that maybe you're just kind of like still there and you didn't end up using them. I want you to take your paintbrush with a little bit of slip. So slip is just water with clay in it, so it's kind of like a mud. And you're gonna put some slip where those dots are. And then you can either take your finger or you can take one of your clay tools, like this wooden one, and just smooth out those dots because we don't want them there anymore. Now, you can also use your slip and your finger or a tool just to smooth out like your border and stuff. So if you see parts that look a little rough, I'm just gonna put a little slip along the edge. And then I'm just gonna take my finger and smooth it out.